Good morning. So, I hope everybody is having a good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends upon where you're at. Hope you're able to just take a few minutes and relax. Remember to breathe. I'm letting my shoulders relax because that's the hard thing to do. William Shakespeare just staring at us. Yeah, I can't talk today. I was up playing guitar last night, so that was fun. Now, new day. Chance to listen to the cards, because to me they sound like waves. Chance to start the morning, taking a look and see maybe what the universe has to offer. See if there's any tips or tricks or any angers or resentments that might pop up through the day that maybe we can take a look at beforehand and surprise everybody by reacting differently because we already looked at it this morning. So, what do we have for the day? You know what? I'm going to take another sip of coffee. Maybe that'll help me speak better. So, let's see what we have here. I have our stack here. I'm going to make 3 stacks out of it so that each one can be a thread going out to the universe. Each one of these is a different conversation because if I choose this stack, the top 4 cards are going to be different from this one or this one. So the conversation is going to be based on whichever thread we pull here. And it is Wednesday. Let's just see what's right on the surface here. So I'm going to go with my 3-in-1. Again, I'll flip each card over one at a time so we can read it together like a book. And I will use intuition and I will just kind of read the cards as we flip them over and see what insights we find. And then as I tell the story may completely change because the last card may change everything in the lineup here. So, let's see. The Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is pretty much trying to get our thoughts under control because knights are energy. Knights are just fire. Knights are ready to just run and do stuff. And once a knight gets something in his head, it's hard to get it out. And it's like trying to prove somebody that they're wrong can be almost impossible if they're a knight and they're reversed. Brings us to the 7 of Coins reversed. So here we are with all this. We have this idea, and no matter how hard we push, if it's a bad idea, it's a bad idea. And so this can be the end result. With 7s, it's all about potential and getting things done and having patience and watching them grow. But I think that this is what the result of deciding to stick with a bad idea. Wasn't Death in that same position yesterday? Which obviously, if it's not working, it's not working. Death is about transition. About finally moving forward, letting old ideas die. And yeah, this deck is about 50-50 split reverses. But right now, this is one of those things where not wanting to admit we're wrong, taking a bad idea and just running it to the end, running it to the ground. And not seeing the potential. So we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, some people call it the wish card. Probably because Pamela Coleman Smith gave us this person here who's sitting there with kind of a smug look on their face. So, in cups, of course, about emotions and things like that. And when you get to the nines, it's about completion. And so, as I'm looking at this, the story we're reading here is just an inability to just finally know when we're wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm going to run this to the ground. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to listen to anybody. I'm going to make this work no matter what. You know, and what does it finally take? You know, we can wish all we want. We can put all the passion into it and hope all that we want. But if it's not working, it's not working. And this is all about self-will run riot. Not listening, not seeing the obvious. And so with this in the advice column, in the advice card here, again, so nines are about completion. They're finally coming to an end. Cups are about emotions. And so this can also be the satisfaction of an ending. But again, the tradition is the wish card. It's just one of those things. Maybe this is just wish fulfillment. Thinking that if we just wish hard enough, something will happen. And then we'll be all happy at the end. And we can be all smug and everything else. Just wish fulfillment. So today we need to take a look at those things that we refuse to let go of. Those things we're going to force to happen. I will make it happen through sheer force of will. And you end up at that roadblock. There is no transition. So this card here is the insanity of doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. Wish fulfillment. Once I get this done, then I can be happy. Until then, I'm just going to force this. Instead of working and trying to come up with new and different ideas. So what is it that we just refuse to see that is not working? What is it that we force? You know, and court cards can be a person, can be us, or it can be a situation. So maybe we are involved with somebody and they're just trying to force through something, and maybe we're the ones that are just, you know, hoping that things get better, but they never get better. It's just one of those things. When do you finally say enough is enough is enough? So, oh, and good morning also. A couple of latecomers here. Good morning. So, I hope you have an amazing day. And maybe just take a look at some things and find a new way of thinking. That's not an easy thing to do. But just looking at what's not working. And so with that, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing rest of your week, an amazing life, all that other wonderful stuff. And tonight, 5:30, the Two of Wands, me and Michael, are going to get together and we are going to look at fives in the tarot. So we're going to be looking at the number 5. We're going to pull up the 5 pips. We'll look at the 5 cards, the Hierophant, and how everything ties together. So with that, thank you again very, very much.